Hi, my name is Dr. Howard Austrager, and in this video I'm talking about food sensitivity testing, or something called food intolerance testing. Now, in my opinion, it's one of the most underutilized tests in all of healthcare. I'm going to talk about why it's so important and who could benefit from being tested. Now, again, who am I? My name is Dr. Howard Austrager. I've been in private practice here in Framingham, Massachusetts for over 23 years, and I've helped people get healthy from a functional standpoint. And what I found that food testing is essentially my pillar number one. I've seen over the years that food confusion is a big problem, especially in the weight loss realm with weight loss resistance, something that I call, info-obesity. There's a lot of different things out there: ketogenic, paleo, plant-based carbs, and most people don't know what to do when they need some guidance. Now, I found that food testing breaks through the confusion and provides clarity. It's objective. I use third-party labs. It's black and white. You're sensitive, yes or no. Are you sensitive a little bit, moderate, or a lot? Many times you recommend people get rid of foods for maybe 3 months or 6 months. You might not be able to eat a food for 6 months, or you might be able to have to cut down on the amount of food that you're eating in the course of a week. It might be something you eat every single day. You may need to cut that down. Now, what food testing is IgG testing. It's not a reaction test. What it is it's not an allergic reaction test. What it is your body's immune and inflammation response to certain foods that you're eating. Now, this response can be within 24 hours. It can even take up to 72 hours for the sensitivity for you to see symptoms for whatever it is you're eating. This differs from an IgE reaction, like an allergy. Like you eat a strawberry, your throat blows up, you know you're allergic to that strawberry, you break out in hives or rashes. Food testing is a little more subtle in how your body's reacting to different foods that you eat. Now, the number one reason that we recommend food testing, and it takes pressure and stress off your gut. Most diseases and dysfunction start in your gut. Constipation, bloating, diarrhea. Again, you're not sure what's causing the problem. Again, was it the apple that I ate earlier? Was it the bread, the dairy? You don't know. Food confusion. Now, the number two reason that we food test is it takes the stress off of your immune system. Now, food testing looks at how your immune system is responding to certain foods. Now, currently there are over 50 million Americans with autoimmune disease: lupus, MS, RA, Crohn's, Hashimoto's, type 1 diabetes. These are over 140 different types of autoimmune conditions. And what happens is you keep eating the wrong foods, your gut's a mess, your immune system doesn't like it. After reacting all this time, it eventually attacks itself. If your body attacks your thyroid, you can get Hashimoto's. Attacks your nervous system, it could be MS. Digestive system, Crohn's. Again, your pancreas, it could be type 1 diabetes. The goal is to take the stress off your immune system. Now, the number three reason, one of the most important reasons, is that eating the wrong foods causes inflammation in your body. Recent studies, one from NIH back in 2017, says that cell inflammation within your immune system can cause asthma, cancer, inflammatory diseases, atherosclerosis, and other degenerative types of diseases. We all know that these conditions all have an underlying inflammatory cause. And we know that eating the wrong foods drives this inflammation. Now, the big question is, who could benefit from food testing? The number one, people who are having weight loss resistance, people who think like they've done it all. Maybe you've cut down on your calories and you've kind of just plateaued. You can't lose anymore. If you eat a little bit more, you gain more, and you're not sure why. Now, according to a study in 2014, more evidence has shown that chronic low-grade inflammation, meaning that if your body's in a constant state of inflammation, not only will it keep your body from taking weight off, it could actually make you gain weight. Again, read that again. Chronic inflammation contributes to weight gain. So you could be eating all the right foods, reduce your calories, but if a food you're eating is making your body inflamed, you might continue to gain weight. Another study showed that obesity is considered a characteristic of metabolic syndrome, which is the precursor to type 2 diabetes. And the link between them has been attributed to inflammatory processes. Now, of course, people who have gut dysfunction and GI issues, if you're eating the wrong food and you're bloated later, you know it's a food. You just want to find out which food is causing the problem. Now, another key people that people don't realize who could benefit from food testing, people have kind of like brain fog, anxiety, depression. Maybe you're not as sharp as you once were. You keep forgetting your keys, where your phone is. You're not as sharp as you once were. Now, many studies from NIH, Lancet, Johns Hopkins, Harvard have talked about the connection between your brain and your gut. They literally labeled it something called the gut-brain axis. I like to refer to it as fire in the gut, fire in the brain, meaning that if you're eating the wrong foods and getting a constant of inflammation and stimulating your immune system in your gut, it'll cause inflammation in your brain and contribute to that brain fog, the mental clarity. It can contribute to ADHD, depression. All these different things can be related to your gut and what you are eating. Skin problems, people who have skin problems can benefit. Eczema, psoriasis, a lot of these conditions are autoimmune conditions. Other ones are just your body's reacting to certain foods and coming outwardly in the form of acne or different rashes. Now, people who have chronic aches and pains, as a chiropractic neurologist, I see a lot of people come in with pain. And many times the food can be contributing to someone's chronic pain. Whether you're having bursitis, tendinitis, different types of arthritis, plantar fasciitis is a big one, and of course gastritis in your stomach. All of these diagnoses are driven by inflammation. Again, if you have an autoimmune condition, eating the wrong foods can accelerate that autoimmune condition. You may be having a problem with your thyroid, and eating the wrong foods perpetuates that thyroid condition, or your Crohn's disease. It could just be that one or two particular foods can be driving those autoimmune conditions. Now, the big thing is if you're looking for black and white answers and you really want to know what is causing these problems, your health issues. There's a little sample printout right over there. It's about 96. We test this 96 most common foods to see what you're sensitive to. There's a color printout of a couple pages. Then we get 2 more pages of the exact numbers that quantify how your body's reacting to certain foods. And then we make healthcare decisions based on what these numbers say. Now, what I'm offering today is if watching this video, you took the first step and want to get some information about it, but what I'm offering is a free discovery call, a chance for you to ask me some questions, me to ask you some questions, and see if food testing may help you on your health journey and get you more healthy. Hope you got some good information from this video, and I look forward to talking to you soon.